Hi, welcome to this short video looking at GCSE 9 to 1 maths explicitly for the higher tier only. So it's for higher tier students doing AQA, Edexcel, OCR or any other equivalent exam boards for the higher tier, for the IGCSE or CIE or WJEC exam board. Okay, this is question number 1. Simplify 8 root 7 times 7 root 7. Well, what I do is I do 8 times 7 first. 8 times 7 is 56. Okay, root 7 times root 7. Now that actually, so if I just put a times there, root 7 times root 7, actually, I can put that on the one square root. So I can say that I've got 7 sevens, okay, and 7 times 7 is 49, but it's obviously square rooted. So it's 56 times the square root of 49. Now we should know the square root of 49, guys, is actually 7 because 49 is a square number. So it's 56 times 7, which again I can use the grid method or any other method to work out my answer. So doing it here, 6 times 7 is 42, so 2 carry the 4. 5 times 7 is 35, add the 4 is 39. So the answer to this question, it simplifies to the number 392. So this topic, if you're interested, is looking at manipulating surds. Now, a little rule actually, if I have root A times root A, the answer I get is root A squared, which is just A. So remember that rule, guys. If I have root X times root X, the answer I get is just X, okay? So it might be worth like copying this rule down, and then it will help you if you're ever looking at multiplying surds where you are multiplying the root by itself. Okay, it's essentially squaring it, but I've got a square root here. The square and square root cancel, so it just leaves me the value of X. This is question number 2. F of x equals x squared plus x. Work out the value of f of 0. While substituting in x equals 0 into my function, I get 0 squared plus 0, which the answer is just 0, because 0 squared is 0 plus 0 is 0. Okay, this is question number 3, guys. Simplify this indice. Okay, so a to the 4, b to the 4, c cubed all squared. Now that's the same as saying a to the 4, b to the 4, c cubed times a to the 4, b to the 4, and c cubed. Okay, now the rules of indices state that if I have the same base and I'm multiplying, I add the powers. So a to the 4 times a to the 4 is a to the 8, because 4 plus 4 is 8, so it's a to the power of 8. B to the 4 times b to the 4, it should be not b cubed, is again b to the 8, because 4 plus 4 is 8, and c cubed times c cubed is c to the 6, because 3 plus 3 is 6. So the answer is a to the 8, b to the 8, c to the 6. And that's the fully simplified version. This topic is looking at indices, okay, and question 2 is looking at functions. Okay, so again, feel free to check out those particular videos here, topics for those. Okay, question number 4. Okay, guys, factorize 25x squared minus 40x plus 16. Now this is a pretty nasty quadratic actually, okay, and it will definitely likely to come up on like a higher tier paper, possibly a calculator or even a non-calculator. So we've got to test 2 different brackets, okay. I can either put 5x and 5x, okay. I'm going to have 2 minuses because I get a positive 16 there and I've got a positive 40. The factors of 16 well, if I try a 4 there, and I try a 4 there, okay, 5x times 5x is 25x squared. 5x times negative 4 is negative 20x. Subtract 20x again, so that does give me negative 40x. Negative 4 times negative 4 is equal to positive 16. So I answered these questions by a bit of trial and error. So I look at the factors of the end number, okay, and because the coefficient in front of the x is bigger than 1, then I've got to be very careful and mindful that I'm timesing it either by 5x or I'm timesing it by 25x, depending on which bracket I would have used. Okay, so I can just write that as 5x minus 4 all squared. And again, this is factorizing harder quadratics where the coefficient of x squared is bigger than 1. Okay, so again, I would advise that you practice some worksheet questions from Maths Genie. Okay, and feel free to comment below if you're not sure at all on how to factorize it. But I did it by like a trial and error method. There is like an official method of doing it, but I don't want to confuse you guys. Okay, I will just do it by trial and error, okay? The reason why I put like another set of brackets, it was because I thought it was going to be 25x and x. But then when I realised that it was 5x and 5x, that I could have actually got minus 40 by doing minus 20, which gave me minus 40, okay? This is question number 5, guys. Evaluate 9 to the minus a half. Well, this is negative indices. The power flips it, so it's the reciprocal. 1 over 9 to the half. The power of a half means square root, or the second root we say. So square root of 9. The square root of 9, we should know, is 3, because 3 squared, or 3 times 3, is 9. So the answer is equal to 1/3, okay, or you can put 0.3 reoccurring, but I would try to always avoid writing like reoccurring decimals. Try to leave your answers always as fractions, just to avoid confusion. But the examiners, I'm assuming, will allow you if you put 0.3 reoccurring. They will be forgiving, okay, in this scenario. Right, guys, so that takes us to the end of today's video. So I hope you found the higher tier useful. I'm going to be putting out more of these, okay, on a regular basis. I'm going to make it short, sharp and quick and get straight to the point. And if you've got any questions, any queries, put it in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, like, comment and share, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.